Good evening, Professor. So I really like this assignment because I got to focus on one of my favorite companies in the world, which is Target, and I love stocks. I'm very into kind of following stocks and looking at like my mutual fund, and it's just very interesting to me to see all the highs and lows. So when creating this, I decided to focus on the previous 6 months of Target's stock market. So by doing that, I went to the yahoo.com and I went to their page. I went to their historical data and I looked up the last 6 months. It's very easy, and once you download it, it automatically goes into Excel, so it saves you a ton of time. So from doing that, I got this data. And I decided that, or according to the directions, I needed to only display the first dates of each month that I had. So which are these dates? So it was the 31st of December was the first date of December that was displayed, followed up with the 2nd of January because of the holiday, and vice versa, the first of these months, and then into June 3rd because the 2nd and 1st were a weekend. And the stock market is not open on the weekends. So it displays this, but you can always go and look at the other data if you want to. You can always expand it. Here you can look at the volume, the open, the highs, and the lows, whatnot. So I learned a lot by doing this. In applying this here, it was really interesting to me. I had never heard of the, I believe it's called the high open close charts, which I thought was really interesting because it's perfect for stocks. And so I created that here, and it's better looked at in this second sheet called stock chart that I named here. Here you have the, I named it the target stock prices, for the last 6 months, and over the course you have these squares. Now these squares are very interesting. The white ones indicate that the closing of that day was higher than the opening, so it indicates a profit, and the black indicates a decrease in profit. Obviously this is conjunct to the months because to have each day would require a very large chart. But I did that with the data, and I put it according to millions. I did this when I went to chart design and into the elements. It was really interesting, actually. You can kind of edit these axes, which I had no idea about previous to this assignment. You can do like the secondary vertical, which is the stock prices, primary horizontal, which is this. So this is all super interesting to me. It allows you to be super creative, and you can also pick tons of designs, which are really awesome. I mean, there's loads. So I love this so much. The more you learn about Excel, I feel the more creative you can really get with it. This was specific, these chart elements are something specific I learned in this chapter, and I definitely was able to incorporate it in this specific assignment. So I just think this is so interesting, and I feel like finding data in this way can be highly beneficial because you can look at a large amount of data and look at it in a very small format so that you can kind of see the big